My name is Scott Walker. I'm a Universal Sphere instructor based in Banff, Alberta, Canada. And whether you're watching live or later, I greatly appreciate you being here. Universal Sphere is a next generation energy tool, and it's actually it's an energy entrainment. So it actually lets us live in a life um, more closely tied in with our higher self, our highest potential. It gives us a conscious connection with solution energy. And for me, every time I do a universal sphere, I feel very energized yet relaxed. And most importantly for tonight, this universal sphere is all about you and you fully receiving. And a lot of people who are into energy work, energy modalities, tend to be givers. And this call tonight here, whether you're watching live or later, is all about you fully receiving. And as we all know, this has been a very, we'll just say, unique year. And we're coming to the end of it. And I know a lot of people are really excited about 2020 ending. And that being said, we do have the holiday season coming up. And for some people, that can be stressful, it can be depressing, it can be overwhelming, it can be many things to many people. And what I'm going to do today is to support you energetically to receive. And all you have to do is let your mind go and fully receive here. So, what I'd like you to do is just take a note of how you're feeling right now. Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling relaxed? Are you feeling curious? So, just take a note of how you're feeling. And I will get started here. So, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and to take a few nice deep breaths on your own pace. And again, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just going to turn this light off. So as you have your eyes closed, you're taking some nice deep breaths from deep in your belly. You're breathing in expansion. And you're breathing out any stress, concern, worry. And just continue taking some nice deep breaths at your own timing, your own pace. And what I'll ask you to start doing is to start doing your best to move from your head space to your heart space. So any thoughts you have that are coming up, lovingly release them, let them go. If you do have a thought coming up of something that happened today or something that will be happening tomorrow, I really encourage you to just release that. Move into your heart space, really focus on your heart chakra, your breathing, and I really encourage you to be open and curious and to release any expectations you have of what you may or may not feel with this experience. So I'm just slowly starting to create this sphere. As I'm doing this, I'm immensely grateful to be here right now, to be fully present. I'm doing my best to be really focused on my breathing and being grateful that you're watching, whether it's live or at a later time. I just had a yawn there. For me, that's a sign of some energy moving. I don't always yawn when I do energy work. However, when it does happen, I know the energy is moving. So, again, for yourself, strictly focus on your breathing. Any thoughts that come up, lovingly let them go. And what I'd love for you to do is to pretend that you have a set of double doors in front of your heart. And I'd like you to picture those double doors fully opening. And these double doors are fully opening for you to fully receive all the incredible support and love that is available to all of us all the time. And by being here right now, you're able to consciously, in an expansive way, receive that incredible support and incredible love that is available to all of us all the time. So feel your heart chakra open up. Feel those double doors in front of your heart open up to let that support and love stream into your body through your heart area. I'm just going to be quiet for a period of time. And I ask you to really, again, just focus, be mindful of your breathing, and have that set of double doors in front of your heart space fully open. The intention for this sphere is for you to fully receive, and it's for you to fully receive energetic support for the holiday season. And again, I ask you to release any expectations you have for what you may or may not be feeling. And I just really encourage you to keep those double doors in front of your heart space open, allowing yourself to fully receive all the support and love that we all receive all the time. And this time, you're being conscious and aware of it. This energetic support is here for our highest and best. It's here to fully support us in being the best versions of ourselves, tying us into our higher self. And I know for me, I always feel so grateful to be able to connect energetically this way. It's a very quick yet very powerful way to receive energetic support on a personal level, And again, if your mind is drifting off to different thoughts, just lovingly release those thoughts, come back to your breathing, come back to focus on what you're feeling. So, all energy work is a feeling process, not a thinking process. So, I really encourage you to just let those thoughts go. Be gentle with yourself if you have thoughts coming up. We're all human. It's not always easy to simply turn the mind off. Again, come back to your breathing. Ideally, doing full, deep, slow breaths. Feeling your chest moving up and down with each breath. Feeling your belly go in and out with each breath. And again, this experience right now is about you receiving. You receiving the energetic support to carry you through the rest of 2020 in what has been a very unique year in all of our lifetimes. And it's also to increase your sense and ideally your knowing that you are incredibly supported in so many ways, energetically. And as I bring this sphere to be offered, I just encourage you to stay still as this sphere is moving outward in an expansive way. The energy is rippling outwards. And again, just remain still, focusing on your breathing. I always love this time. It's just such a beautiful feeling and a beautiful energy. And at this point, I'll ask you to start slowly bringing yourself physically back to the space. So you can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, you can do some light stretches, some body movements, and no rush. But whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes and come back to the space. And for those of you who are watching live, I'd greatly appreciate you typing in the comments how you're feeling right now. I always am really curious to see how people are feeling after a universal sphere. And I'm grateful for those of you being here live that are right now. And this experience will be on this Universal Sphere page. It will also be on the Tiaho Facebook page. So at any point during the holidays, if you'd like some energetic support, feel free to tap back into this and you can rewatch it. The energy that was created during this call, it is good across all space and time. So whether you're watching live or later, the effect is the same. And I just really wanted to thank you for being here live. And for those of you watching later, feel free to comment below as well to let us know what you thought. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your 2020, however that looks for you. Take care and be well. Thank you.